Steve.
Hey.
In from Boston,
How's
man.
it going, Ed? Great to see you.
Good to see you as well.
How you been?
I've been really good. How about you?
Doing great.
What's going on in the solution architecture world?
Oh, not too much. Different thing every day, I guess. So,
You know, it's getting on lunchtime. You want to grab a bite and talk about it?
Sounds great. I'm hungry. Let's do that.
Cool, let's do it. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Ed, how's it going? Come on in.
Excellent, man. Did I see a Massachusetts plate on this car?
You got it. You got it.
You drive in from Boston to Philly?
I do.
Really?
Almost on a weekly basis. Yep, I can do the drive in my sleep.
Wow, why not fly or take the train?
I just kind of, you know, roll on my own schedule, basically.
Well, this thing must have like a boatload of miles.
All right, yeah. Let me click the service button first here. Okay, there we go. 115,000 miles. You know, in the 5 years that I've owned the car, it doesn't require much love from me. Just, you know, fresh oil every once in a while, and you know, some occasional brakes and tires, and that's really it. It just kind of runs. You can count on it.
Oh man! So does this perspective on cars translate into how you help our customers orchestrate supply chain solutions across their company and their partners?
Yeah, I mean, I think to a certain extent it does. You know, much like seatbelt, safety first. No, I think much like, you know, the world of business-to-business integration, there are certain components that just have to work, right? Much as every day when I get in this car, I turn it on, it has to get me from point A to point B. There are certain components within the B2B integration world which you have to just count on. And I really think that that's, you know, kind of a good starting point, a great foundation for, you know, the network that we've built. It's reliable, you can count on it to be there. Okay. And that's really, you know, what I, as a car consumer, and, you know, what our customers expect as well.
Okay. So Steve, you're in this new role we've created. I know historically it's been that solution architect, but it's called the Business Process Solution Team, BPS team. Talking to sales, they've really spoken highly about the value you've brought to the sales conversations, and certainly even more importantly from a customer engagement standpoint, you're really bringing that business and supply chain insight into the discussion. Tell me a little bit more about this BPS team that you're a part of and what it is you guys are trying to do.
Right, yeah. It's basically a team that we've created here internally at Elemica, and it's you know a little more forward-looking, whereas, you know, we're in a sales support role, but that's not all that we do. We do support sales, but in addition, we're really there to help create and craft, you know, overall solutions that will work effectively as programs for our clients. We do a number of other things, such as, you know, essentially consulting services. We facilitate workshops. All of us have quite a bit of experience working directly with clients, either in, you know, project management or in previous pre-sales roles. So, you know, we're very attuned to the requirements that our clients have and helping shape the solutions that we ultimately end up selling to them.
So what are you thinking for lunch there, Steve?
You know what, if you haven't had a cheesesteak, which I don't believe you have.
No, I have not.
I think we should hit Appetite Delight here in the Gateway Plaza.
Oh man,
it's nice. I usually have mine with provolone. I pass on the whiz. I don't know if you've. It's just not my thing.
Fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to a cheesesteak. We've been in Philadelphia for a few days now and have yet to indulge.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I appreciate you.
Your hosts haven't been taking care of you if you haven't had a cheesesteak yet.
The guy from Boston had to take care of
Right, exactly. How ironic is that? They serve chowder here too, by the way.
There you go. Oh man, some rain hit us while we were at lunch.
It's a little wet.
I appreciate the cheesesteak run. That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Sure thing. That's great.
So I guess you don't have to go all the way into Central Philly to get a
You got it. You got it. And then you can follow up your
Oh, fantastic.
Your
Thank you. I'm
cheesesteak
gonna
with an
need that.
Altoid.
I had to throw some onions on there, so that's going to be very helpful. Thank you. So when you're part of these client discussions, what are you seeing out in the marketplace, and what are you hearing from them with regards to their priorities, what they're looking to achieve, where they're looking to invest?
Right. So I think that it's interesting. Even within the BPS team, we've got a number of different specialties, and historically my experience has been in project management, so I tend to take on a lot of the opportunities that have a very heavy focus on integration or that require putting in a framework for like a large project. And really the marketplace, from what I see, is a lot of our clients really want to outsource middleware capabilities because it's really not a core competency. Okay. They really just want to interact with their buyers, suppliers, and create long-term trusted and valued relationships. And a lot of the technical aspects of those relationships, they essentially want to outsource to a service provider like Elemicans. The complexities around messaging, partner connectivity, so that they can really get down to what the core business function and value that they're trying to have, and trying to take those relationships to the next level.
So you talk about taking it to the next level.
Right.
What does that really mean? Are there some tangible examples of what they're trying to achieve when they say that?
Right. So I would say, if you're looking to really expand upon or improve or take a client relationship to the next level, you can talk about, for instance, if you're serving your customers, you can either sit there and be an order taker and wait for demand to come to you, or if you have more value-added processes such as VMI, the ability to receive a customer's demand and translate that into an order so that you can deliver a product that they need to the right location when they need it at the right price. That's really what it comes down to when you're looking to take a relationship to the next level.
Where are the biggest struggles or most significant hurdles that our customers need to overcome in order to really see some traction around what you're describing?
Right. I would say, first and foremost, and I'm sure it's been discussed in numerous other conversations that you've had, but really step one is all about providing visibility to the supply chain. Mm-hmm. And it's difficult to make decisions, to perform analytics, to understand resourcing, both human resourcing as well as physical resources, when you don't have clear visibility to your business operations. And that's really what it comes down to. So, Elemicans, through the tool sets that we offer and the features and functions of our new platform, provide clients with on-demand visibility, and they allow them to get an accurate and truthful understanding of what their supply chain looks like, so that they can make informed decisions based upon that information.
If there's a big win on your radar, what's that looking like, Steve?
If there's a big win from a client perspective,
yeah.
I would really like to see us take in a client who is really outside of our industry, and to really take on a project of a real sort of transformative level, a really large scope. And, like I said earlier, we're talking with, a number of prospects that are out of our, sort of traditional sweet spots. So for us to really land one of these will really be a validation that what we're doing is the right thing, that the business process automation and standardization that we've brought to the chemical industry is really resonating with clients outside of our industry. So I'm really looking forward to being a part of one of those deals.
Well, I'm looking forward to being a part of that as well. That's excellent.
Great.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Sure thing.